Welcome to Motivational Mondays. If you are like me, you like to relax on the weekend and take time for yourself and maybe drink a beer or four. But if you like Joe, you like to be active. So Joe, what did you do this weekend?
Peter, I like being active, but I also like a beer or two. But weekends normally I'm active. So this weekend I did a 21k marathon. It's called the Sunrise Monster, and it was the monster for a reason. But it reminded me of when I did my first marathon last year. And there's 3 wealth lessons, money lessons that everyone can take from running in general, not just a marathon, just from running in general. And so let's go into the first lesson I've learned, that you have to have a longer term goal. Otherwise, when you hit that first hill, you're going to stop or you're going to walk. For me, I want to run the 2 oceans in 2 months' time. So I knew that this hill, this past Saturday, I need to run it out. Similar to working with money, you need to have a long-term plan. You need to have a goal. What are you working towards? Because that will force you to put money away every single month because you are working towards a long-term goal. Coming to my second point, choose your crowd. So when you do a race, there's different crowds. There's obviously the seasoned marathon runners that I'm definitely not there yet. So you can't start on the same pace as them. There's also the people that do the walking, there's nothing against walking, but they run a different race. They walk a different race. You have to know, what type of race do you want to run? What time are you going for? And in a similar fashion, when you work with money, so many people look at what their friends do, what the people on social media do. They buy a car, they go on holiday, they do this, they do that. But they've got completely different goals. So make sure you choose your crowd, choose your environment that you want to run in, and also work with your money.
Keeping up with the right Joneses.
Yeah, keeping up the right Joneses, definitely. So make sure it's the Joneses that you actually want to follow, and not just the Joneses or the Kardashians or whatever it might be. And then lastly, the third one is pace yourself. Know that when you're running a 10K and when you're running a marathon, it's completely different races. Similar to when you invest for the short term, when you invest for the longer term, it's completely different strategies that you have in mind, tax structures that you need to have in mind. Make sure that's where you use a professional to assist you on that journey. There will be ups, like in running, there will be hills, but then after the hills comes a nice down part. Similar fashion to investing. There will be down slopes like we had in the last couple of years, but the markets will rise, and you have to stick it through to be able to enjoy that. So that's the 3 takes I took away from running in general that everyone can apply.
Thank you, Joe. And he didn't mention the crowd that does not do the race. But if you're like that, just remember there's different crowds. But thank you very much.
Thank you, PJ. See you on the course next week.
Okay.